Now let's calculate the load for feeder number 2. Now I'm reading from our page 3-9 in our workbook. And feeder number 2 now, reviewing the item number 1 and figure number 2, our loads are listed. We have heavy loads, we have large motors, and a distribution center, with an amperage rating listed for each. Now moving into item number 2, we list the sections that should be reviewed, and then we calculate the load or loads based upon continuous duty. As illustrated and outlined in Article 100 for continuous duty, any load that operates for 3 hours or more, or could be considered to operate for 3 hours or more, really, has to be increased by 125%. So after these loads have been calculated and the math done, we come up with 27.875 amp for those loads based upon that voltage of 13.8 kV. Now, notice distribution panel board there has a load then of about 27.875 amp. And when we work our item number 3, based upon this calculated load, we would want to look at the detail 1 that's listed in 311.60C3. We would actually select the size of the conductor based upon the 27.875 amp from our table 311.60C77. I would like to point out now, you won't find the high voltage tables anymore in Article 310. Those tables have been relocated to Article 311 in the 2020 NEC. Now, moving to item number 3, we are selecting the number of disconnects. Now remember, we have number 6 wires supplying these disconnects based upon the voltage being 13.8 kV, and we're using and installing 6 disconnects in compliance with 225.33A. But now notice we have listed all the sections and each one of the items 1 through 3 and 4, so that you would know exactly where to go in the NEC to get the requirements to size this feeder number 2. So with that information, this completes the sizing of the feeder number 2.